Hello children, once again welcome back, and in today's video we are going to learn about the water. Very important thing which is required for our life to go on. Without water children, you all know we cannot live, we cannot survive, and life will be completely impossible if water is not available on the surface of the earth. So it is a life supporting thing which is required by every one of us, required by human beings, animals, insects, birds, plants, every one of us require water for one or the other thing. Water is also known as, a very important point here, is also known as universal solvent. Keep this thing in mind, that water, it is also known as the universal solvent. Now what is a solvent? Something in which you dissolve, something in which you are able to dissolve the things, that is called a solvent. So in water, maximum of the things they get dissolved. That is the reason why water is known as the universal solvent. Here are few of the examples, you can have a look. Dust particles, stones, maybe are not getting dissolved at the right moment, but slowly as the time passes by, maximum things they get dissolved into the water. Now all that water that we receive from the ground, from the surface of the earth, that is not clean. It may contain some impurities like dust particles, some germs can be there, some sand particles can also be there, some stones can also be there. That means the way we get the water is like the water which we people are receiving directly from the ground cannot be consumed for all our purposes, for all our work. Like we cannot drink that water which we are getting directly from the ground, maybe through submersibles, maybe through rivers, maybe through dams, wells, whatever it is. So we have to follow some cleaning methods to clean the water so that it can be used by all of us. So now let us learn about the various cleaning methods of water. The first process of cleaning the water, the first method of cleaning the water is sedimentation. This you and me, we people have practiced several times at home. Here is the image, just have a look. What are we doing in this method? The water that we get is collected in a container, and that container is left for some time untouched, so that whatever are the heavy particles, the dust particles or the stones or something like this, can settle down. This process is known as sedimentation. Settling of heavy particles, that is known as the sedimentation. Along with sedimentation, as you can see, comes decantation. If we have done the sedimentation, then obviously we have to go for the decantation also. Now whatever water is here, in which the particles are settled down, slowly we are going to pour it into the other container, and this process is known as decantation. When we have taken the clean water from the top of it, from the top of the container, then this is known as the decantation. So sedimentation and decantation, they go parallelly, they go side by side. So this is the first method of cleaning the water. Let us have a look to the other method of removing the impurities and cleaning it. So the next method is filtration. So here comes the image of filtration. Just have a look to it. So what happens in this method in filtration, actually there is a filter paper, a special type of paper which is called filter paper. We make a funnel of it, as you can see in the image, and then the water is poured through it. So the water that we receive is pure, it is free from dust particles and the heavy particles. So we can also make use of the filter paper, and the complete process is known as filtration. So it's very simple. Special type of paper is used which is called filter paper. So you can just have a look to this. Then the third one is the evaporation. The third one is the evaporation. So now what comes in the evaporation? Every one of you is quite sure that in this process, as you can see in the image again, the water is first boiled, the steam is collected on a container, and then it is cooled down. The steam that is cooled down. So when the water is evaporating, it is collected in a container. So these the heavy particles will remain in the container in whichever you are boiling, and the water which is collected on the other container, it will get proper and clean water. So this process is known as the evaporation. So have a look. These are the various methods about cleaning of water. And the last method that we are going to discuss here is the process of distillation. So here appears the image. Just have a look. As you can see here, the water is boiled in a container. The steam is going through a long tube where they get condensed. If the steam will get condensed, it means it will get converted into water, and then that pure form of water is collected in another vessel or a tumbler or a container, and here in this form we get a pure form of water. So this complete process is known as distillation. Water is heated, steam gets through this long tube, get condensed here, and then collected in a container. So this complete process is known as the distillation. Have a look to the figure. So these are the methods, these are the 4 ways of cleaning the water. Now coming on to the purification of water. This was only cleaning, but it was not pure. How can we purify the water? Let us see now. So there are different methods of purification of water, because you know that the water may contain germs. So we have to purify it. So there are different methods of purification. Let us have a look one by one to all such methods. First is boiling, which we all can easily do at home. If you boil your water, it will become purified. All the germs, they will get killed. Second method is using water filters. Every one of us is using that, or the ROs that every one of us are using at homes nowadays. Third method is using potassium permanganate. Use potassium. This is a chemical salt which we can use, but it kills the germs whichever are present in the water. So these 3 ways we can easily follow at home and make the water pure. Boiling, using filters, or making use of the potassium permanganate. These are the ways by which we can purify the water at home as well. If there is if the water has to be supplied to maximum number of people, like your municipality or something, then how do they purify the water? Then they have some different methods which they use. One is the sedimentation. Again, they are making use of the sedimentation. Now every one of you know this method, the sedimentation. Then they make use of filtration. That also you all are aware. These 2 methods. And the third method that they use is the chlorination. Very simple method, nothing so difficult. The chlorine tablets are available in the market, which they add to water, and then these tablets have the capacity to kill the germs which are present in the water. So these three methods, they are followed at water works. This is how the water is made pure. You all can see the images are here one by one. Here I take leave from you. Have a look to the images for all these methods and stay tuned to the channel. Enjoy learning and have a nice time.